Since 1948, St. Vincent Catholic Charities has provided services to thousands of children, families, and adults of all beliefs, helping them to transform their lives. These are some of their stories. Wayne and Claudia decided to welcome a foster child into their family of 5.
Really, it came down to we heard the call for the need for foster parents, for adoptive parents. We thought, how could we possibly take on one more child? And we had an opportunity with the social worker from St. Vincent's to meet with us and really explain the process. And it really became easy for us and we felt comfortable.
When we got the call, Avery's parental rights were in the process of being terminated. Her biological father is unknown and her birth mom disappeared.
Avery was 7, but had spent most of her life without parents.
It's not really getting fun to getting taken away from your mom or your dad because they can't take care of you.
She had to survive for 5 years pretty much on her own. She would go days without food. She would not have a home to live in.
After just a couple of days of actually having Avery with us, where she came up to me and said, "Can I call you Dad?" And I said, "Sure, you can call me Dad." And then she gave me a big hug.
She's just adorable.
The first day when I met him was on Father's Day. And my dad told me that.
Claudia and Wayne adopted Avery. Now Avery is a cherished daughter and a loved sister.
St. Vincent's made it real easy for us to be able to go in and become foster parents first, go to the trainings, learn from other parents, and within 6 months we became eligible to adopt Avery.
It is so easy to love a child, particularly a child like Avery who just wants to be loved. That's all they want, and it's really the main component to their healing.
Yeah, Avery deserves what every other family would expect and hope for their children. Loving parents, an opportunity to be a child, and to experience childhood in a positive way that will really give them the means to be successful in life. And every individual is important, and if we can make a difference just with one person, we've succeeded.
She's just such a beautiful child. She's just, on the inside and the outside, she's just brought so much joy to our lives.
A lot of people want to get adopted, and I love them.
Avery is somebody.
She's our somebody.
When Maurice's boyfriend and son's father passed away, she fell into depression, left college, quit working, and soon found herself homeless with 2 young children.
That's when everything became difficult, was when he passed away. I wasn't making moves forward. I wasn't doing the things that a responsible parent should be doing. For both of my boys to see me in a situation that I wasn't really the provider, I want to be the strong mom. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the one that did this, and I got us through it, and we can work it all out. And so I guess lack of control. That's how I ended up with St. Vincent, is trying to make steps forward, and since he passed away, it was not making steps forward. And then I found out that they had this transitional program and the things that they could do to help.
Marisa and her sons moved into St. Vincent Catholic Charities' fully furnished apartment and began receiving casework services.
And they were really friendly. I wanted to live there, and she got to telling me about, this is the type of program that works for women like you. We are here to help women like you succeed. One of my goals was to seek permanent housing, school, pay off past debts, and I have found ways to actually deal with Spencer's death. They gave me the strength, or they showed me again where my strengths were. You get rewarded for helping yourself.
After only 6 months, Marisa was achieving her goals and had obtained a house for her family.
That was their first home for the 3 of us. The end result is your very own that you have worked very hard for and earned. Long-term permanent housing, that's the key. It was ours, I value them very much, their love and their friendship. It's important to me to know that they love me, Oh, that's gonna make me cry. That's very important to me. So as much as all this is for me to help me feel better inside, it's for them too. In the long run, it'll help them be better people too, to see me do it. and strive and work hard for it. I am somebody.
May and her family were living in Baghdad, Iraq, when the war began in 2003.
People who are, let's say, who has benefits and their benefits conflict with the situation, they call themselves Mujahideen. People start killing each other. Shia start killing Sunni, and then they start killing Christians.
Yeah, I saw dead bodies everywhere. People my age, naked, like dead and naked, and when it was freezing.
In order to protect their lives, May sent her mother and 2 children out of Baghdad.
So I decided to send them to the north. It's safer there. You cannot find any job there. And we stayed in Baghdad, my sister and I, and to send the money to them.
Risking death, May and her sister secretly worked for the U.S. Embassy. However, May's sister dropped her U.S. badge in public.
Mujahideen crossed by our car and they saw the badge and they told my sister to pick it up. And that time we feel very scared. You know, they took the properties, everything, whatever you have. Others, they lose their family.
Now targets. The U.S. government sends May, her children, and her mother as refugees to Lansing, Michigan.
When we entered the airport, we met a representative from St. Vincent Catholic Charities, and they took us to the house, which is they provided for us, and then they give us food and everything. So without them, I will be, of course, lost. They found me a job, and of course I accepted because it's a good chance for me. My son is a senior in high school, and my daughter will enter the college in August, and she's very excited.
When I was in Iraq, I didn't have any dreams, because if you're born poor, you're gonna be poor, but in America that can change.
I've found the help from others, so I think it's my job to give help to others. I am somebody.
Avery is somebody.
She's our somebody.
I am somebody. I am somebody.
I'm trying to be somebody, I guess.